Good morning, wolves. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Miss Martin. I'm an ELD teacher, and this year I teach a couple of American history classes in 11th grade with Mr. Murphy. Today I'm really excited to talk to you about something I care a lot about, the seal of biliteracy. But first, let's start with a couple of facts, because what better way to start the morning than with some information? Did you know that prior to European colonization, this region of the United States, where we live, the American Southwest, was the most linguistically diverse area in the world. This is largely because there were over 300 Native American languages spoken at that time. Also, fun fact for those of you in American history, that before the country prided itself on monolingualism as a form of nationalism, different story for a different day, the Continental Congress translated documents into French and German as they campaigned for support of the American Revolution. And then narrowing our focus down a little bit more, I found this map of the city of Denver breaking down the different neighborhoods based on languages spoken at home. And 5% of households in the College View South Platte neighborhood, which is where College View High School is, speak more than one language at home. This makes our neighborhood the second largest multilingual community in all of Denver. Look at that, guys. We're awesome. There are a lot of benefits of being bilingual, such as, on average, higher test scores. On average, you make more money in your life. Babies, when you do a brain scan, they have more activity going on in there if they're in a bilingual home as opposed to a monolingual home. Also, we know that you have increased cognitive abilities, decreased memory loss, better abilities to manage stress, so many other things. The list goes on and on and on. Something that I really like to think about, though, is power. Think about all of the places you can go, the conversations you can be a part of if you know more than one language. Great. So to the seal of biliteracy. This is a way that we at College View, along with Colorado in general, celebrate being multilingual. What is the seal of biliteracy? It is an official stamp that goes on your diploma that shows that you have a high level of mastery in English and another language. This means that you're not just able to have a casual conversation with somebody, but you also know how to read and write in that other language. Universities and employers recognize this worldwide because it really is a big deal. This shows that you're just not coming in and saying you know another language. You actually have physical proof of your mastery, okay? And then something I take a lot of pride in is that at College View, since we've had graduating classes, we have had the largest number of recipients of the Seal of Biliteracy in all of the network. How do you get the Seal of Biliteracy? You have to show literacy in English. So the biggest way to do this is on your SAT in 11th grade. You want a 470 or higher on your EBRW score. Also, if you get a 3.0 or above in your English courses, that's the way to do it. Or if you take the ACT and get an 18 or higher. You also need to show literacy in a world language. If you are somebody in AP Spanish, the best way to do it is to get a 3 or higher on your AP test, and then you just automatically get it. Otherwise, you would do a portfolio. For the portfolio, this means you are writing an essay response in the world language based on a prompt, and then you will have an interview with a professional interpreter in that language, and they'll have a rubric and determine if you're proficient enough. This year so far, we have 29 seniors who have already earned the Seal of Biliteracy. I'll show you who they are in a minute. And then also something that's super exciting is that this year we have students going for the Seal of Biliteracy in Spanish, Vietnamese, and Arabic. These are the 12th graders who have earned the seal of biliteracy already. We have some others who are working on the secondary requirement, but if you know any of these, if they're your friends, a family member, or you, shout them out, celebrate them. This is a huge deal. Also, this is Sal. If you were at the school last year, you've seen him around. If we were in person, you'd be seeing him around again. But since we're not, I wanted to introduce him to you and let you know you should start to watch out because he might start. And then before I let you go, I want you to reflect on this quote. It's something that I think about every day, and it led me to do what I do. I think that keeping this in mind will really ground us. The limits of my language are the limits of my world. Have a great day, wolves.